Well, hello everybody. This is Mac, and we are going to work on graphing. We're going to do a whole section on how to graph. And so we're going to start by just being able to label points. That's the first thing you're going to need to be able to do. And just as a reminder, we're going to find all this on maxtutorials.com. All right. I hope you don't mind. I think it's better if I just label them on the graph instead of going down here to these, lines over here. And so you can always go back and check your, your answers later. But I think for our purposes, I'm just going to zoom in on this, okay? So let's just go. Let's find a. A is right over here, okay? So now, this is our x right here. Our x is our horizontal, or left or right. And it goes positive this way, and it goes negative that way. The up and down, that's our y. And the plus goes up, and the minus goes down. Okay, so that's a very, very important thing to know how to do. So now, while I'm looking for the point, what you're going to do is you're going to go x, comma, y. So you're going to write down the left and right value, comma, and then the up or down value. So as I look at A, if I start with the left and right value, that's at -4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, all right? Comma, what's the y value, the up, down? And the answer is going to be a +3. Boom, boom. Anything in this quadrant right here will be a negative, comma, positive. Anything right here would be positive, comma, positive. How about this one? What do you think this one would be? Well, the x would be negative and the y would be negative, so these would all be negative, negative. And down over here, okay, your x would be positive and your y would be negative. Okay, so that's one thing you can always take a look on. Okay, this is going to get really busy, so I'm going to kill these things right here. I just wanted to talk to you about signs a little bit. Okay, well, where did B go? B, 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 B. Here is B right over here. Okay, so let's see. What's its left and right value? The x value is 2. What is its y value? The up and down? A +5. Okay, I know there's like these little dashes right here. Those were just meant to be like little hashtags to kind of not hashtags, but like hash marks. Okay, to show you where you are. Try not to freak out about those little lines in front. That is not -8 and -7 and all that. Okay, it's just the way this whoever made this graph up, which was not me, made it look. Okay, but these are positive going up. All right, so that right there is going to go to B, just like that one went to A. All right, let's go to C. C is way over here. Now on this one, I'm going to write a little thing right here. Boom, there you go. What's the x value? Well, C is going to go all the way over here to the 6. So that's going to be a -6. And then what's this down value? A -2. Okay, because it's down the 2. Where's D? D is way over here. What is the x value? Well, the x value is a +4. And what is the y value? A -4. It's down 4. Okay, where's E? E is, I don't even know where you're. Oh, E is way over here. Everybody find this one way over here. Okay, let's look at this. Now, this one gets a little tricky. What is the left to right value? How much left and how much right did it go? Didn't go any. So that's why I write is 0. And then what's the up and down? 6. So that's 0, comma 6. Let's go to F. F is way over here. Okay, everybody find it? It's right where I'm writing. So now on that, what is the x value, which is the left to right value, and that's at -3. How much up and down did it go? Didn't go any. Okay, let's find G right over here. Okay, so G, what's the left to right value? G is a +5, and it's up 2, so let's go 2. Okay, H is right down here. Okay, so on H, what is the x value? The left and right value. Left and right value is -1, and its up and down value is a -5. Okay, I is right over here. Okay, so I, its x value, its left or right, is going to be a +3, and then its y value is down the 1, so it's going to be a -1. And then J, and I believe that's it. I don't see a K around here, so I think J is it. How about answer key? Yep, we're going to stop at J. What is the x value of J? That's going to be a +6. And what is the y value? That's going to be a +4. Okay, so take a look at that. See if you got the same answers. And that right there is an answer key, and that's how we find what the points are when we label them. Now I have 2 more worksheets, a B and a C, and we're going to do those two the other way, where we're just going to give you the coordinates, the x and the y, and you've got to find the dots. Okay, so that should be fun. I'll see you there. Let's keep learning how to plot points. I'll see you in version B. Take care.